Well, cheers, and I do buckaroos. That angle do darn change on me. Here we go. See if I can get a bottle in a shot there without knocking it down. There we go. Hey, how you doing, buckaroos? How the heck are you? So I just picked this one up. Well, heck, I might as well just show it to you. Ballast Brewing Company, Peanut Butter Victory at Sea, Imperial Porter, 10%. I think I'd tell you that the Victory at Sea last year, the barrel aged Victory at Sea, was nothing short of brilliant. If I can get it a shot, there we go. That's as good as we're going to get today. Got the Christmas tree up and decorated. I like to take credit for it, but that was all my wife and our granddaughter Allison. We went kind of for rustic this year, but it's the first year we've really put a lot of energy into decorating and trying to be festive. Since 2012, we really haven't had a. It's been tough to celebrate since the loss of our son back in 2013, but I've kind of felt his presence lately. He really wants us to get out there and try to celebrate the Christmas season. So that's what we're going to do this year. I'm not typically a fan of these specialty adjunct or beers or whatever you would call them. Novelty beers. This is peanut butter porter, not peanut butter chocolate, but you do feel a lot of chocolate on the nose from the malt. It has the aromas of a dark chocolate peanut butter cup. You feel a lot of chocolate and peanut butter on the nose. And yes, just a little bit of alcohol warmth. It is 10%. We'll talk about value for a second. That's something most beer guys don't want to talk about. They like to sweep that under the rug like price doesn't matter. This was $13.48 for a 6-pack. Now, it's not necessarily cheap, but it isn't expensive by craft beer standards. Many beers like this are going for that for a 4-pack, or some are going for that for 22-ounce bombers. So what? So yeah, I mean, I think it's for a 10% specialty beer. Yeah, I don't think $13.48 a 6-pack is bad. And I do like the aromas on this one. Using my my mini Belgian taster here from Show Me Brewing here in town. Oh gosh, that was gorgeous. Yeah, you get peanut butter. I'm not necessarily a fan of these types of beers because typically when you add these specialty adjuncts, peanut butter, chocolate, marshmallow peanut butter, marshmallow raspberry, whatever, graham cracker if you're going for a s'more, it becomes more about that novelty flavor than the beer. So that doesn't work for me. Because I'm drinking a beer to be drinking a beer. Why this one works for me is you feel the peanut butter, but it's there just to accentuate the porter. It's not all about the peanut butter. And I got to tell you that nose, the nose is gorgeous. The nose alone is intoxicating. You also get. You do feel so. I start with some chocolate and I finish with some chocolate and peanut butter. All the way through, you got peanut butter running through it, but there's also just the slightest hint of vanilla in there that really brings up those chocolate notes as well. You have a little bit of lingering peanut butter, but it never becomes off-putting. And yes, it is a little warm. And I hate to use the word boozy because when you say boozy, it tends to mean off-putting. But yeah, you do feel a little bit of alcohol. But again, it is a 10% beer, right? You want to feel, or you should want to feel a little alcohol. You don't want a 10% beer to feel like a 5% beer. You want to know what you're drinking, and here you do. But it never becomes off-putting at any time. So there you go. I think they've done this one. I would love to see this one barrel-aged, to be honest with you. I mean, the barrel-aged Victory I last year I thought was brilliant. But I'd be curious what this would do in a bourbon barrel. Or a rye barrel, that a little spice. Or a brandy barrel. I'm not particular about the hell, just oak to some bitch. Anyway, but yeah, the finish is nice. It is rather dry. Another thing I like about this was many specialty beers tend to be overly sweet and cloying, and this one never gets that way. So there you go. I am Time to Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, beer beer drinker, per beer wisdom, and all around good guy. Remember, folks, life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. Cheers.